knows nothing, can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. This is Ansem Report podcast number 29. Pinsky, how you doing? I'm here. Mike, me, Mike. There, Jason. Hello, Jason.
Hello. There.
Hello.
Here.
We are here for the Ansem Report. Back for your ear holes. We're here for them. So don't worry. Don't you fret.
We've come back to take them back.
We've come back to take back the ear holes. Thank you for joining us today. We have a action-packed show. I say that tentatively because I don't think we do. But it's my job as the host to entice you to continue listening. So there will be things that will be discussed. We have our Union Cross 5 minutes, as always.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be...
Oh, yeah.
We got some crossing and some unions that are going to go on there. We have our question of the week, which if you don't remember the question of the week and you want to come up with an answer before we get to that part of the show, the question was, you're bringing 2 Kingdom Hearts characters with you to raid Area 51. Who you bringing?
Who you bringing?
And bonus points if they have a reason to go in there.
Right.
They're not just there to help you out. So that's our question of the week. Jason, before we get into any nitty-gritty with the show, let's hear from our listeners, our viewers. How's that sound?
Hear from them.
Let's hear from them.
What y'all got to say?
Let's hear what they got to say.
Don't say anything mean. I'm very
if they say
sensitive.
something mean, I send it back. So, Drek the Drek.
What up, Drake?
Wants to correct me on something.
Drake the Drake.
Okay, he says KH1 on PS3 wasn't completely made from scratch. They could still take files from a PS2 disc. They reused some stuff and remade other stuff. That's why it has the same glitches. Loxton explained it briefly in his Pokemon Sword and Shield controversy video. Sorry, I don't have a timestamp. Okay, so...
Wait, what? He explained the KH1 remake in the Sword and Shield?
Well, I think the reason that makes sense is because the Sword and Shield controversy right now is they're saying they can't reuse any of the assets, and that's why not all Pokemon are in Sword and Shield. I don't know if you know about this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they're saying, hey, you can't transfer Pokemon from other games into this game because it only has a certain set. So people are mad about it because people are, I'm mad about stuff.
Right.
And so I think that's why. I didn't watch the video in question, but I'm assuming that's why he referenced Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
However, the quote, and me saying from scratch was a little wrong there. But here's Nomura's quote. In June 2013, this is from Wikipedia.com, so it can't be wrong.
Cannot be wrong.
In June 2013, Nomura stated that the original game assets for Kingdom Hearts had been lost some time ago. He explained, the game data was lost, so we had to research and we had to dig out from the actual game what was available and recreate everything for HD. We had to recreate all the graphics, and it was actually not that easy. So, sorry, Director Drek, love you, but according to Nomura, while it's not from scratch, wasn't entirely accurate, it sounds like they had to remake every single asset for the game.
That's what it sounds like to me.
And while that's not from scratch, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
That's like, you know what? I'm going to make a pizza from scratch, right?
Yeah.
But then you go, you know what? I am not actually going to milk the cow to make the cheese. I'm just going to buy some cheese because it's pre-made for me.
Right.
That's like saying, but I made the dough. I made the sauce. I did not kill the pig, and I didn't make the pepperonis.
But otherwise, you made the whole pizza.
I didn't treat that meat. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise, I made the pizza from scratch. Now we can argue all day on that. But according to Daddy Nomura, he says all the assets had to be remade. Now they had reference.
Right.
They could just throw a PS2 disc in there and go, hey, this is reference. But they had to remake it to be in HD. So I don't know what my point was there, but I just wanted to... We're
not always wrong on the podcast.
We're not always wrong, but we definitely aren't always right. I will say that. Kit Naoki, our good friend of the show.
Kit.
says, after KH3, pretty much every major KH creator ended up rebranding or making an official statement on this channel going forward. Sarah, HMK, Sky, Cynical, to name a few. Since it was just such a big shift in the KH community. But I feel like Cynical just stands out a lot because, one, he was posting content pretty much daily for years and years before now, probably more consistent than anyone. And two, nobody else made a video dancing around in their mom's backyard. Good old Cynical. Honestly, post KH3, I have had a much harder time pointing out channels that are solely dedicated to Kingdom Hearts, since that was basically the end times of whatever weird religion this series is.
Yeah.
So now everyone's wandering around in a stupor like the Y2K apocalypse just passed by, and the world is still here unexpectedly, so now they don't know what to do with their lives anymore. I guess a lot of people just felt scared it wasn't sustainable niche in the post-KH3 world where there'd be significant drop-off in interest, assumedly now that the Dark Seeker saga is over. This fly won't get on my face! I figure a lot of these people will... I figure a lot of these people will probably end up making a Final Fantasy VII Remake content once that's out, though, since that's pretty closely on brand for a KH tuber, and it's basically going to be its own series. Good thing you guys are contractually obligated to make this podcast forever, though, huh?
I am being held against my will. This is not a cry for help.
And then Kit Aoki also answers our question of the week, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
Thank you, Kit, for that. I agree with pretty much everything you said there. It just sucks to see people that like have benefited so much from Kingdom Hearts
To be like,
they get invited to these events, and, and we're sitting here in my basement.
right.
We're sitting here in my basement. Well, I want to go play Kingdom Hearts 3 early. I had to like fly myself out to Florida and
break in.
break into Area 51 to play Kingdom Hearts 3 early. And so it just sucks to see people benefit from that. And then the moment it doesn't benefit them anymore, to go, yeah, we're done with this.
Yeah.
And even worse, to say that, but then also still post Kingdom Hearts content.
Yeah.
To just go, hey, I'm done with Kingdom Hearts. And then your next 3
It's
out of
like-
5 videos are Kingdom Hearts videos.
It's
That's
like
my cynical impression. Do you like it?
It was awful.
Kingdom Hearts.
That sounds awful. No, but like it's like when you move
Butter
out.
my nipples and race the turkey. It's time for Kingdom Hearts content.
Jesus Christ. No, but it's like you move out of your parents' house, and then not only that, but like your parents are like, "Yo, I baked you this pie," and then you're like, "I don't need your pie anymore." And then like the next day, being like, "Hey, can I borrow some money, or can I swing by and do some laundry?" It's like, come on now,
Right, you moved
burnt
out.
the bridge.
You moved out, cynical.
You're too good.
You moved out of Daddy Nomura's house. You can't come crawling back and say you want in. That's not how it works. Me and Jason will be living in the basement forever.
we'll live with Daddy Nomura always.
So yeah, thank you, Kit Naoki. That's my feeling on it. And I get, those guys are just trying to, a lot of them rely on YouTube revenue, and YouTube's a scary place right now. And so I get that.
Especially for gaming too.
Right. We don't rely on that.
No.
We don't get paid a dime.
No.
And I'm okay with that because
Yeah.
I love Kingdom Hearts. I do this for the love of Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
Now, the Let's Plays, I'm hoping to make some money off that. I don't like that. I hate that. No, I'm just kidding. We enjoy everything we do on our channel. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we've done that before. We're playing a game we don't particularly like. We just go, we're done with this. We don't want to
Yeah.
play it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Regardless of what outcome that might have. But yeah. Anyway, we got Wildcat Diana.
What up, Wildcat Diana?
And Wildcat Diana says, first, LOL, hi guys, started listening after finishing KH3, and now I'm redoing the entire series, now in canon chronological order. I don't know why I couldn't read chronological there. In time for Remind. And boy, the things you find proving that Nomura has a story planned from the moment he got the green light to do the saga he wants. Just wanted to confirm if you actually read these, LOL. And how about that wildcard theory? Did you know that there's a type of wildcard in card casino games called bugs? If you think about it, bugs, computer bugs, virus in a program, I don't think that he's the character considered to be the virus in the program in the saga, but can he be in cahoots with that character? No, I'm not familiar with the term bugs in casino card playing, and I don't know what game that is, but that's very interesting. Nomura would definitely connect those kind of things.
Yeah.
To go that maybe Luke Sword himself is the virus.
Right.
It's very interesting.
A to B for Nomura is like A to Z for us.
Right. Yes. Yes. It's very true. It's very
A
true.
to X.
So thank you, Wildcat Diana. Thank you for starting to hang out with us and listen to the podcast. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Welcome to the Discord.
Good luck on your playthrough through all the Kingdom Hearts games chronologically. Some of them can
And
be
if
a
you're
little
not
rough.
doing it on critical, you're not a real fan.
Oh my God, no! We're not here to gatekeep, Jason.
I'm kidding. But seriously, you have to platinum or you're not a real fan.
No, stop.
I'm just kidding.
This one
But seriously.
is amazing to me because a few episodes back we mentioned the Secret Reports, a newer YouTube channel where they do theories.
Yeah.
Very well done. We
Yes.
enjoyed it quite a bit.
Was sad there wasn't more videos. To be honest.
Yeah. Well, and that's because it's a newer channel. And I think she's really gearing up for it.
Right.
We got a comment from the Secret Reports.
What?
We actually got 2 comments. I've been listening to your guys' podcast out of order though, haha, and I didn't even realize you talked about my channel. Lovely surprise, you guys are hilarious. It's a mutual admiration
Mutual
society
respect.
here. We're big fans of yours as well. And then Secret Reports went on to say, just to clear up some confusion, Ansem SOD still, I almost said sucker dicks. Ansem SOD still did write the KH1 Ansem reports. And here's a quote. That is when I discovered the Ansem's reports. Though they bore my name, the only one I had written was number 0. Apparently he had gone on to pen numbers 1 through 8 himself. Secret Ansem Report 2.
Oh, snap.
And the English Ansem Report 1 is Ansem Report 0 in the original Japanese.
Right.
So he wrote the first one.
Okay, so the first one we read was
Ansem
the
the
Wise.
Wise. The second one was Secret Darkness till 8.
To 8.
So we're gonna read another one. I think
It'd be 9 then for us, right?
right, 9 for us. Yeah, we're going to be reading 3. Right, we're on 3.
Yeah.
We're gonna be reading 3 later, which will be another Ansem SOD. Thank you for correcting us on that, Secret Reports. Like we said, we're not always right.
Good looking out.
We're not right. I would say we're wrong.
We just kind of bullshit.
I just kind of like pull. I just kind of pull from my memories what I remember, and a lot of times that's different. And like what I want to point out too about my brain in particular.
Okay.
Is I had a bit of a Kingdom Hearts gap.
Okay.
So I played 1 when it came out. I played 2 when it came out. Like day of, went to Best Buy and bought it off a rack. You know?
Okay.
It was one of the first games I actually remember buying with like my own money because I just started working jobs.
Okay.
Played through
You
the shit
started
out of
doing
it.
grandstanding and stuff to earn money.
Yeah, I would push a giant trailer up a hill with my sword. Keyblade.
It took forever.
Right. And then after that, I played Chain of Memories on the GBA. But then I didn't play another Kingdom Hearts game until you and I started playing them for the channel. Like, and I had revisited 2 and 1 numerous times.
Yeah.
I didn't have
A PSP.
I didn't have a PSP. I didn't have a DS when Dream Drop Distance came out.
Right.
And that's part of the reason we started playing through the games on the channel too, because they were more easily accessible now.
Yeah.
And I needed to experience them for the first time.
Yeah.
So when I was in my big KH like theory fandom until now, obviously now we started doing the show and we started playing. Like we were still like we thought the BBS movie at the end of 2 was 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of the knowledge I might have deep inside my memory caverns might be inaccurate because at the time it was considered right and now it's different.
Yeah, it's like 2008.
Right.
Lore.
So right. It's because I've played through the new games now or the newer games and had a good time with them, but I haven't like. I'm in my 30s now, so it's hard for me to dedicate a ton of time to just sitting there and like reading KH lore and KH lore and
Right.
and even harder so it's harder for me to commit it to my memory or get it memorized, as someone would say, because I'm old, man.
Yeah.
Those brain cells they're not as spongy as they used to be.
There's bugs up in them.
There's bugs. Yeah, maybe I'm the virus. Because there's
You're a
bugs up
virus
there.
to yourself.
I'm a virus to myself. So a lot of times I might say something. I like how I didn't mean it to come off this way, but it definitely sounds like me saying, "Hey, I might be wrong, but at one point I was right." That wasn't the point of me saying.
I've
this.
always been right. I'm never wrong.
But it's very possible that I'm just stupid, is what I'm saying. But you can't blame me for it. Does that make sense?
I'm usually right, and when I'm wrong, you
It's not
cannot
my
be mad
fault.
at me.
Old man yells at clouds. That's basically the whole point of this. Yeah, I guess I didn't need to say any of that, huh? The only really thing I want to mention from the Discord, besides the question of the week, which we'll get to later, is recently the box posted a picture of all these cool KH mangas that they found.
Ooh.
And
Like fan or like official?
no, they're like actual
official?
KH mangas. Like,
Oh, dope.
so if you want to check that out, go down to our Discord and sign up and be a member. I think we're at 40 members now, which is insane to me.
What?
That's insane. You guys are awesome. We love hanging out and chatting about. We talk about all kinds of random stuff, but we mostly talk about Kingdom Hearts. But
Yeah.
there's also like, people talking about the DLC coming out. There's memes.
Lots of memes.
Lots of memes.
Lots
I
of
love
good
the memes. And then there's like, you can talk about like stuff on our YouTube channel too. You can talk about anything. We'll talk about anything.
To be honest.
We just want friends.
To be honest.
TBH. Anyway, that's it for our community section for now. We're going to hit our question of the week later. Here's what I want to talk about today, Jason. I was interested in, I know how we perceive the Kingdom Hearts games. What are you doing? Jason's like
What?
sexually sticking his tongue out at me.
What?
It was very sexual.
How was that?
It was very sexual.
Okay.
So I went on
I
Metacritic.
apologize.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. I didn't ask for that.
There was not any consent, and I apologize.
There was no consent there. I went on Metacritic and I said, you know what? Let's look at and see how overall Kingdom Hearts is rated game by game. So I was going to ask you if you could guess, but you can see the screen clearly. So if you could guess, Jason, what is the highest rated Metacritic game Kingdom Hearts wise?
Recoded.
Good meme.
Kingdom Hearts 2, baby.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Now, this doesn't include final mix versions, like, because this is like, Metacritic's like an American thing, intrinsically.
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah. So, Kingdom Hearts 2 on Metacritic is an 87.
Ooh.
Which is pretty high.
That's not 100.
But it's not high enough.
That's not 100.
It needs to be 100. Or if you ask anybody in the speedrunning or technical Kingdom Hearts community, they'll tell you it's the greatest game of all time.
That's true.
Okay. Following that is Kingdom Hearts 1 with an 85,
Okay.
which I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is a good game, but it's a game with some flaws.
Yeah. Wonderland. Sorry.
I don't know if Wonderland's
That
its
puts
biggest
it down
flaw.
10 points.
I don't think
10
Wonderland's
points.
its biggest flaw.
Negative 10.
I think anytime, Wonderland's part of this, but I think anytime they ask you to do any platforming,
Sometimes,
it's
yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Monstro. I hate Monstro.
Yeah. There is some,
There's some parts in there
yeah.
where it's like, even though I love Deep Jungle,
Deep
there's
Jungle
some
is dope.
platforming in Deep Jungle too. But anyway, I think 85 is well deserved. Now, this is the stumper for me. So you got Kingdom Hearts 2, which is an 87.
Mm-hmm.
You got Kingdom Hearts 1, which is an 85. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5, 2.5 Remix is an 84.
What the hell? How does
So-
that work?
Let me get this straight. You got Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, which is a better version of Kingdom Hearts 1. You got Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which is a completely remade version of Chain of Memories, which Chain of Memories we'll get to in a minute here. You have the cutscenes all rendered in HD of 358 over 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
You have Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, which is a better version of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Right.
You have the movies for Recoded, right?
Yeah.
And then that's what's in that package, right?
Well,
Or BBS.
And BBS as
And
well.
BBS. An updated version of BBS from the PSP version.
Right.
And that's an 84 Metacritic?
That's worse.
And I get that Metacritic isn't like an entity that chooses this. It's people
Right.
rating it. But how does that make any sense, people that rated it?
Yeah. It's like,
What in the Sam hell?
this KH2, while it does have more bosses and more endgame stuff, and the graphics look better and it runs faster, it is worse.
Yeah. And I think what's dragging that rating down are the movies. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I think that's what people. Oh, the movies are dumb, so they're not really even movies. Yeah, they're not movies. They're collections of cutscenes. Like it's not. But that's what I think. I think people are going, oh, I watched 358 over 2 days and you make no damn sense, and the title's stupid. You know what I mean?
I can't remember the name for the life of me.
358 over 2 days is a gem.
It should be protected at all costs.
It should be protected at all costs. I don't care if the name's stupid. We get it. The name's
I don't care
stupid.
if the final boss is kind of whack.
I don't care if the final boss is kind of whack. I don't care if the gameplay sucks. It's a gem.
It is a gem.
It's a gem.
I don't care if you have to go on scouting missions, even though like 4 different people's main role is to go scout.
The more you talk about it, the more angry I'm getting. Stop. So this next one's very confusing to me. And it must just be because, there's only one reason to explain this, and it's bias. Kingdom Hearts 3 for the PlayStation 4 has an 83. Kingdom Hearts 3 for the Xbox One has an 80.
They have separate scores?
They have separate scores. They're the same damn game, people. Just because you grew up playing Kingdom Hearts on a PlayStation console doesn't mean it deserves a worse score.
-3.
And if we're getting into semantics here, the Kingdom Hearts pre-order Keyblade for the Xbox One is better than the one for the PS4.
That's true.
Just saying, it's more powerful and it looks cooler.
That's true.
Just want to throw that out there. Even though I did play
that should be plus 1 point.
Plus 1 point. So I'm going to change this rating, actually. They're both going to be rated 84.
Okay.
I'm going to raise PS4 up by 1, and I have the power as the king of Metacritic.
Yes.
I have the power to do this. Up next is a little-known game called Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for the PSP.
82.
82 overall. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I haven't played it on the PSP.
I haven't played it on the PSP, but
I think on console it's an 82.
Extensively on the console.
And I'd say it's an 82.
Yeah.
Good game, not great.
It's pretty solid.
And again, this next portion again doesn't make much sense, Metacritic. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we're giving Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix a 81. Isn't that just Kingdom Hearts 2 but better? with Birth by Sleep?
Right. And
which you ranked better?
Yeah.
And
82 plus 85 is an 81.
I'm just so
Metacritic is on some tomfoolery.
I might be the king of Metacritic, but I'm bringing down my own kingdom. I'm bringing down Metacritic. This is bullshit. In similar fashion, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix, 77.
A 77? Why?
I don't know.
A 77? That's a C.
I don't know, Jason. I don't know. Up next, we have Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the original GBA game. It has a 76. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
I think Rechain, much better game. What really bothers me about Chain of Memories playing on GBA is the field, the depth.
Oh,
perception
yeah.
Like you have to know you're lined up to hit attacks, and it's just like, it's like a 3D game made in a 2D space, and it doesn't work.
No.
And that bothers me. But they fixed that in Rechain.
Right.
So there's no way Rechain's on here rated lower.
No fucking way. So the next thing rated is the 2.8 final chapter prologue at 78 or 76.
76.
How do you feel about that?
I think that's fine because for what that provided, not a whole lot.
It's really weird, actually, to think about that it went from like that to KH3.
What do you mean?
Like they feel a lot different.
You don't think they feel similar? You don't think Aqua in KH3 is the same as in KH 2.8? I think she feels similar, but I could be wrong.
Kind of, but like it's different because in KH3 you only play her in the boss fight,
Right.
and it feels a lot different.
I don't know that it feels a lot different. I agree it's different. They've made some improvements, but I don't think it's a lot different.
Oh no, the whole thing it's so weird.
It is a weird thing, and it's weird that they said, "Hey, we're gonna sell this to you," where, like, Final Fantasy 15, the episode Dusk Guy. It was like, "Hey, this is free if you buy this other game," which I guess is similar. But instead, they said, "Hey, we're gonna make this demo. It's gonna be a little longer, and then we're gonna tack a movie onto it."
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot DDD's on there.
Oh,
I'm stupid.
yeah.
I'm stupid.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Never mind. It's
No,
not the
that's
same
legit.
thing.
That's
I was
legit.
like, wait, there's something else on there, DDD, which DDD is a great game,
Right.
and
DDD is great.
this Metacritic thing is triggering me.
I always just think of the impossible to play violin like symphony music in the Three Musketeers world.
Oh yeah, dude, that music rips. I was really upset when Addison and I went to Kingdom Hearts Orchestra. They didn't play that song.
Even though it's just like impossible.
Nah, dude, that they would have ripped it. The Detroit Symphony would have ripped it. Up next, we have two games that are rated exactly the same, and they should both be higher. And that's Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days and Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Now, to be fair, Dream Drop Distance, they're rating the DS version, which I've never played.
I played. It's pretty similar.
I think the console version would get a higher rating, don't you?
Yeah.
I just think, it's on a bigger screen. You're not like crimping your hands to play
That's
it.
true.
You're not making sure you have adequate light. I think handheld gaming is just trash. I'm sorry. This is going to be a tangent right now. Handheld gaming is trash. My Switch stays docked.
It depends.
Now, if you have no other option, sure, handheld it up. But to go, hey, we're gonna make Kingdom Hearts games specifically handheld until we make 3. Oh, that's garbage.
That's true.
Handheld gaming's garbage.
Handheld gaming is garbage if it's like a real time thing.
Right. Well, not even that, but like I'll play some Tetris.
I don't know. Like strategy games, RPGs. Those are legit in handheld. Pokemon, legit.
I'd much rather play Pokemon on my TV though. Now that they release Let's Play on the Switch, I can't go back. If they release another like they're releasing the Switch Lite, which can't go in the docked mode.
I'm sorry, what?
You don't know about this?
What?
They're releasing a cheaper Switch where the Joy-Cons don't come off. It's basically just a PSP.
Huh.
And it can't be docked. So it's basically their new handheld, basically.
Huh.
But you can play the same games on it. The only games you can't play on it are ones that require like Joy-Cons to be disconnected, like Mario Party.
Oh.
But other than that, you can play anything on it.
Wow.
And the screen's slightly smaller. It's a smaller thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's basically a PSP. So I would never get that. Because it's just handheld gaming. I'm not going to play Pokemon on that. I'll play Pokemon on this, on my TV. That's just how I feel. And I felt that way. I've had so many times in my life where I'm addicted to a handheld game I have. One I can remember is Castlevania Circle of the Moon for the Game Boy Advance.
Okay.
Another one, any Pokemon game that I got into, like Red and Blue, Gold and Silver.
Right.
Pearl and Diamond I got into for a while.
I think X and Y are slept on.
X and Y, yes, I loved X and Y too. That was the one that really brought me back to Pokemon.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm doing that and I'm addicted, I'm sitting there going, God damn it, I wish I was playing on my TV. I'm usually on my toilet, and I usually have the heat lamp light on because it's way brighter so you can see. Well, which with the DS, that's not a problem, but with the Game Boy Advance, that was a huge problem.
Yeah.
Actually, that's part of the reason I didn't play Emerald and Ruby, because it was so dark. I was just like, I don't want to play this.
Yeah.
I've always had that feeling of, this is stupid. I don't have that feeling when I'm on my phone, because phone games are a different breed, right?
Yeah. Worse.
Right, they are. They're time wasters. But so I hate handhelds. Let us know what you think of handhelds. If you like handhelds, let us know in the comments or in Discord. But I just can't. I've never had a handheld where I go. Like when I got my Game Boy Advance, I was probably like 13 or something. And I was fucking hype, right?
Right.
And And I got it with Circle of the Moon. And I was like, I remember my mom was like driving me around. I was playing in the fucking car.
Yeah.
I was like, and I never did that, you know, like, and I love that game. That game's so good. But I couldn't see shit. Batteries would run out. That was back when you put like AA batteries in that bitch.
True.
And when you're 13, you couldn't order a pack of 64 batteries on Amazon.
Yeah.
Like I can now.
Right.
I never run out of batteries
You had to
now.
steal that shit from the TV controller.
I definitely did that a number of times. So I guess just let us know what you think of handhelds. I don't know. If there was another...
I remember, so like I was playing Pokemon Gold. We were driving to Detroit for our cousin's wedding. And I was playing on probably the exact same Game Boy Advance
The
that you
purple
had.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd given it to me. And I'm playing...
Because it was trash.
I'm playing Pokemon Gold. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, I started a new playthrough. Like, I made it... Like, on the way there, I think I beat, like, 4 of the gyms or something, right? But my neck hurt so damn bad. And I remember, like, I was the one in the back... I was in the very back row of the minivan. And so I was just laying down. But I kept having to, like, move it up and down and, like, tilt it to, like, get the sun right. And once it got to a certain time of night, you're not playing no more.
Right.
Like, you better figure out how to save quick.
I had that same issue. I had a Digimon keychain.
Ooh.
Where you train your Digimon.
Yeah.
And we were driving to Iowa to visit your mom and you when you were an infant child. And it got nighttime, and I couldn't see my fucking Digimon anymore. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to starve to death. Dad, we need to turn the lights in the van on. And he was like, no. I was like, the Digimon's going to starve to death. Because I couldn't see him.
Did it starve to death?
I have no clue. I don't remember. I loved that damn thing, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, what was dope is, like, I got a present or whatever, for whatever reason, for, like, being in the wedding and, like, helping. Game Boy Advance SP, baby!
Oh, yeah, I remember that SP's still around.
And the light! Let's go!
Yeah, that was the best thing they ever did.
Dude.
Anyway, we are on a super big tangent right now. So, Dream Drop Distance is 358/2, deserve better scores. Well, at least
Yeah.
Dream Drop Distance, 358/2 is a great game, but it's a handheld game.
The
and it
thing
needs to be updated.
The thing at first that I was irritated with it is the camera controls. But then they made it so you could use there was alternate button layouts or whatever.
Right.
And if you use the alternate one, it was way better.
Right. I demand a 358/2 remake.
Yes.
I'm demanding it, Nomura. Delay the Remind DLC.
This takes precedence.
This takes precedence. We have Kingdom Hearts Unchained X, which was the original version, right?
Yeah.
That's a 70.
Yikers.
And then the biggest travesty on this list is for some reason Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the PlayStation 2 is a 68, and you're telling me the original Chain of Memories is in the 70s?
Bullshit.
That's bullshit, dude. That's absolute bullshit.
That's actual bullshit.
And then recoded to 66, and that's fine. That's
Yeah.
where that belongs.
Yeah.
So,
No,
yeah,
but that's garbage though.
yeah, I know. I wasted all my energy on the
Digimon.
that conversation, and now I don't really have much to say about it. But yeah, it's garbage. I let out all my energy. But Rechained is way better than Chain.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I also just want to replay Rechain on the
On the PS4?
yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm down with that.
Yeah. I remember watching not like a serious attempt, but it was like a speed run of the game by Bloody Biscuit. And then I remember when I was replaying it, because I was playing it on the hardest difficulty, because I wanted to platinum the whole 1.5, 2.5 remix disc. And just getting as many blizzards as possible. And then so you can just make a Blizzaga. And then you just... And then just wipe the whole screen every time. It was clutch.
That sounds clutch. Also, what's the move called that freezes? Fatal Frame. Right?
Yeah. It's either Fatal or Lethal Frame.
Lethal Frame. That's right.
Yeah.
Fatal Frame's like a video game series. Lethal Frame.
Yeah, it was Lethal Frame.
Yeah. Anyway,
The
that was
boss
our discussion about the Metacritic ratings. There's nothing we can do about it. I just wanted to bitch about it.
Yeah.
So, one last tidbit before we take a break. Jason mentioned this recently, and we have been growing very substantially here at the Ansem Report podcast and in the Super Spaghetti Bros YouTube channel.
Yes.
And we reached 500 subs recently. We're somewhere like 518 right now.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that. But here's the deal. We want to get to 1,000. And next week, we're actually going to debut a new part of the podcast where we're going to be doing a giveaway.
A giveaway?
A giveaway, which I don't have all the details ready yet, so I can't talk about it more than that. However...
I'm not allowed to talk about it yet.
However, what I can talk about right now, if we get to 1,000 subscribers... by December, the end of December. Okay, so we got 4 months.
Whew.
If we get to 1,000 subscribers, Jason and I will do a as long as it takes stream to beat Kingdom Hearts 1, which that's probably 24 hours, 20 hours at least. No, you don't think so? I'm not talking just beating the game, Jason. I'm talking completing the game.
Right. No, what I had originally...
You wanted to play all the games? That's not happening, dude. We'll die.
We do shifts.
No.
Yes.
No, we'll die. That's not...
Yes.
If we get to 10,000 subscribers, I'll do that. We'll play every single fucking Kingdom Hearts game in a row. If we get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of December.
Okay,
by New Year's Day.
Okay.
But if we get to 1,000... Okay, here's what we're going to tier this. If we get to 1,000, we'll play KH1. If we get to 2,000, we'll play KH1 and 2.
Okay.
If we get to 3,000, we'll play KH1, 2, and Rechain.
3.
No, Rechain.
Oh.
If we get to 4,000, we'll play KH1, 2, Rechain, and
BBS.
If we get to 5,000, we'll throw 358 over 2 emulated in there.
Okay.
If we get to 7,000, we'll play 3 as well on top of that.
Okay.
And then if we get to 10,000, we'll just play it all.
We'll just do everything.
Which that's not going to happen.
Dude, it can happen.
I'm hedging my bets that's not going to happen. But anyway, my point is we're going to have a giveaway starting next week where we're going to have you guys, we're going to do a couple different giveaways throughout that time period. It's our season of giving here at Kingdom Hearts Ansem Report podcast.
Yes.
It's going to be our season of giving. We're going to do numerous giveaways. And shout out to Blue Kingdom, who might be helping a little bit with that. If you start now, that's good. we want to either share us with your friends that might like Kingdom Hearts, and anything helps. So sharing, joining the Discord and communicating with people, commenting on the YouTube video, sharing on Twitter, any of that stuff helps. We're going to give you specific directions on the giveaway if you're interested in that next week. But
yeah,
get us to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and we'll do a live stream where we play through Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'll tell you what. Whatever you guys pick, whatever Kingdom Hearts game you guys pick.
Oh, okay.
Instead of specifically 1. So if you want to see us play through 3 all the way through, I don't want to say we'll 100% it, because if it's Rechain, that's like a week straight of grinding Riku to get to level 99.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say 100%. We'll be as close as possible within reason.
Yeah.
So it'll be at least a 12-hour stream.
Right.
Depending on what game you pick. Unless you pick 2.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or 0.2, I mean. Not 2.8.
Yeah. I was going to say 2.8 is a lot of grinding.
Yeah, you cannot pick Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5. Yeah. Like, that's not one game. You can't pick that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so help us out. Let's get this community bigger. Let's get to more subs, and we want to, and we feel like personally that with all the stuff going on in the Kingdom Hearts community, or lack thereof, I guess you would say, we want to build a fun, safe community where there's no gatekeeping, and there might be arguments about things, and I might jokingly say that your opinion's valid, but it's not. But we want to build this community that we've built so far, that you guys have helped us build.
It's not pronounced Luke Sword. We now exclusively use it as Luke
exactly,
Sword.
exactly. So, we want to keep growing that, and so we need your guys' help, and we appreciate you. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Kingdom Hearts 5 minutes.
Oh, my God.
And the question of the week.
Oh, my God.
And the Ansem Report.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be an action-packed second half. We'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
And if the darkness gets you, I promise I'll bail you out. Dark Rescue's my middle name.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no Audible ad this week due to lack of Kingdom Hearts books on audible.com.
This is a protest.
This is a protest. Audible ads will resume probably next week when we forget about our protest. But for now, there's no Audible ads until they put Kingdom Hearts books on Audible. Thank you.
But if you wanted to, you could go to audibletrial.com/Ansem Report.
No, there'll be no ads. How dare you?
For your free audio trial and book.
Welcome back to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 29. Pinsky, how you doing? And Jason.
Michael.
It is time. Your time to shine.
It's my time to shine.
It is your time for the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross 5 Minutes by Jason. For those of you who don't know what the Union Cross 5 Minutes is, what the hell are you doing here? This is episode 29, but either way, we're gonna explain it. Jason has been playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross on his mobile device for months now. He's been diving in where no one dares to go.
No one would dare.
And he's been telling us about it and giving us little 5-minute snippets that turn out to be 12-minute snippets of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross.
But it's the 5 minutes.
But it's the Union Cross 5 minutes. Jason, are you ready?
Yeah.
Timer is starting now.
Okay. Well, the patch notes won't go away right now.
That's good.
So that's fun. Which, I mean, I guess brings me into one of my points that I want to talk about. I don't know what it is, but, like, half the time when I'm playing, I freaking get disconnected. And it's only with this game. Like, I play other mobile games, too.
What other mobile games
I know,
play?
I'm sad.
What
Okay?
other mobile games do you play?
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Good-ass mobile game. It's one of the few that, like, I feel like free-to-play is actually possible, and it doesn't feel bad.
Okay.
Anyways, I've been getting disconnected hellas, and I don't know why. Because it's like, I play the other mobile games, don't get disconnected at all. This one, they're like...
So you're trying to say it's not your old-ass phone?
No, it's not my phone.
You couldn't hear it, but my eyes got bigger. Like, really? It's not your phone?
Well, then, like, there's other games that have, like, more stuff going on, and I don't get disconnected.
Maybe they're just better at coding.
Who knows?
Recoding.
Who knows? It needs to get recoded. But yeah, it's been peeving me off because it's like...
You're trying to grind?
I'm trying to grind, dude, for the show. And it's like, I press the mission, error. So I have to press it, and then it finally loads it. And then I go in, I play the mission, and then the like screen where it's supposed to show you all your loot, error. I press it again, then the loot shows up, boop, 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 boop. I go to press the next quest, error. Press it. It's triggering me slightly. Not just slightly, a lot. I'm really fucking triggered. Anyways. Not much has gone on, to be honest, because of the triggering that's been happening. But I was very tempted to spend some money on the game. You know why?
Why?
Because this week, the season deal or whatever the hell it's called is KH3 Xemnas. And he's holding 2 of his nothingness beams.
His air traffic control things.
And you're basically guaranteed to get it.
Carpe diem. Good tidings.
But I was like, I have to get him, right?
Seize the day.
But then I was like, no, I refuse to spend money on this damn game.
Sora,
Which
are
is,
you sure you can trust Riku?
he looks a lot like me. But yeah, anyways. Riku is Xehanort's great-grandson.
Yeah, that's the lore.
Confirmed.
That's the lore.
Right now.
Right.
So, like, Xemnas is like his great uncle.
Grandson. Riku, it is me, your grandpa.
Come give your grandfather a hug.
Come bring that sweet ass over to grandpa.
Oh my God.
Sit on Pappy's lap.
I don't want to.
One who knows nothing can understand nothing. If you get what I mean.
I was one.
Yeah, I know that's not my quote, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's my heartless, so basically it is.
I get that. I get to say that. I said that. But yeah, anyways. I was like, do I want to spend $15 to get this shit? What do I want to do?
I think you should have.
I still could, right?
Oh, you didn't?
But I was like,
I mean, I guess it's not Secret of Darkness. KH3 Secret of Darkness. I'd probably spend money on that.
right. Also, they released this Ultimate Form Sora, which is pretty freaking OP. He's full, like, got like 8 keyblades around him type shit. Yeah.
So Area 51 Sora?
Yeah, basically. But yeah, at the same time as Zemnis, I don't know. It feels bad, dude. Because it's like, I'm freaking grinding and not getting shit. And then they're like, you get hit with 1 million notifications every time you log in. They're like, daily bonus. And then, like, when the week resets too, all of the boards reset, which are like, if you're doing a bunch of events, like stuff in the event top, like, area, you get event tokens, and then you spend those tokens on the boards. Right? Yeah, I just got an error. Trying to go to the fucking...
Jason just did the Kermit the Frog shake.
No, that was Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
You said Kermit the Frog.
What did I say?
You said Kermit the Frog.
I said Muppets?
You said Kermit the Frog.
Wait, wind back the tape. What did I say? Kermit the Frog.
But yeah. So slightly triggered.
Wait,
slightly feeling cucked.
Side note, this is related because it's Disney. I watched an old video of Elton John going on the Muppets.
Oh.
And first they put a piano in Elton John's dressing room, and Elton John's like, I know you wanted to make me feel at home, but this is a little much. And Kermit's like, well, actually, they want you to play a song. Is it okay? And he's like, and he's like, come on, Elton, please. And then all these Muppets come out and start singing Benny and the Jets, but it sounds awful. And Kermit goes, guys, stop. That song is awful. And Elton John's, well, actually, I wrote it. And he goes, well, then it's okay, I guess. Like, he backtracks. It's pretty funny.
Oh,
and then
my
Elton
God.
John sings Benny and the Jets. Anyway, back to what you were saying.
While you were saying
I'll subtract that minute
I've
from
been
your
hit
time.
with another error. Bam.
Yeah, dude, I get the feeling, is there some sort of, like, memory you can clear in your phone? Like, temporary memory?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's to do with that?
I don't know. It's weird because it's like I play like these other mobile games and I have 0 issues.
Right, but how many mobile games have you played for this long?
I played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for like over a year.
Right, but recently?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think if you transferred it to your work phone, it would be much easier for you.
Who knows? I might have to experiment.
Yeah.
Or I might have to experiment with some cheating.
What do you mean? You can cheat?
You just download BlueStacks onto your computer, which makes it so like it emulates like a phone.
Oh, I feel like a lot of people do that with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people do that
Well,
with
then I could just
Stadia.
run a script.
Why are you talking about this on the podcast?
But anyways, okay, like I'm gonna be like 100% honest. I'm not gonna lie. It's been feeling really shitty to play. 1, because of the errors, but 2, because it's like I have no progression whatsoever, and I like see all of this like potential progression if I spend $15. Like it's like guaranteed progression,
Right.
and it's like,
Well, you have progression. It just takes a long time.
like I don't even know what my progression is.
Right.
Like it's like the story missions and stuff, right?
And you're so behind on those that you can't even see the progression.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. It's a feels bad man moment, and then I get an error.
Right. So you sound a little burnt out on Union Cross, Jason.
Slightly.
Do you need to take a break?
I might try downloading it onto my work phone. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out like how to like transfer my shit.
Right. You don't want to like lose all your progress.
Yeah, because then it's not happening.
It's not like one of those clicker games where you start over and you get a bonus for starting over.
Yeah.
You know? That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah.
If they were like, yo, start over, and then you get this many more gems every time you do something, or...
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else to say about Union Cross other than your frustration, my friend?
No, I mean, my team, my squad, my party, they're dope. They're cool.
We knew that already.
I just need to say it again because they're pretty cool. But yeah.
Okay, well, that's it for Union Cross 5 minutes. If you have any tips for Jason, maybe how he can avoid these errors he's getting. Maybe this is a common problem that can be fixed. What kind of phone do you have?
Galaxy S7 Edge.
A Galaxy S7 Edge. Maybe hit him up and let him know. Anyway, Jason, it's time for the question of the week.
Hey, I got a question.
Was that part of it?
Yeah.
I like it. All right.
Yeah, I want to be part of it.
This week's question of the week was brought to you by Burger King. Just kidding. I wish it was sponsored by Burger King.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. So, the question was, you got to break into Area 51 to get all the secrets inside, come out with all the big titty aliens. What two Kingdom Hearts characters are you bringing and why?
Who are you bringing? Who are you bringing?
First of all, Patriotic Popsicle says, you find a locked door inside Area 51. On the other side is the rarest oddity of all, Kyrie's true personality and story arc. Also, Panda Boy also mentioned for about last week, I'm sorry I didn't know Wako was racist. Ha, I didn't finish Final Fantasy X. I intend to when I get it on the Switch or PS4.
I'm sorry, you didn't finish it? It happens pretty early.
I mean... There's like hints of his racism, and then like later on, he becomes more and more racist until he's not racist. That's kind of a spoiler, though.
I mean, it's like I feel like it's kind of like, oh, good guy has a bad flaw. Good guy fixes a bad flaw. You know,
right. Which actually reminds me, we had a couple
old
answers for
week?
last week for last week's question of the week, so we should probably read those first.
Slackers.
Also, we have a comment.
What?
Speaking of our sponsorship of Burger King, Rex Overdrive commented on a episode saying, I ate onion rings for Burger King while listening to this. Great episode.
It enhanced the episode.
Yes. So,
funnily enough, I was also on the toilet.
oddly enough, I listened to the next episode on the toilet later. Miss Mel on YouTube says, sorry I'm late. This joke is just too good. Fuck, marry, kill. Yensid. Old Master Xehanort. And Diz, not Ansem the Wise.
Oh my god.
So she'd fuck Yensid, marry Old Master Xehanort, and kill Diz.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that.
If you killed anybody else, I would have been bad.
And then Drek the Drek came at us with his, which...
Okay.
He says, Sigh, oh boy. Kill Roxas, marry Nominee, fuck Shion. And then he put prosthetic my cop out and put a cross through it and said replica trio. So I think he feels better about it because they're not real. Which, Drek, I gotta tell you, none of these people are real. So... if we were talking about real people, this would be pretty fucked up. So yeah, those were the two answers for last week's question. Which, if you didn't watch listen to last week's episode, you're probably like, "What in the hell?" So here's Blue Kingdom. Blue Kingdom has a very, very strange one.
Okay.
For Area 51.
Right. The new
You get
question.
into Area 51. You approach the scary door. You open it, but who's on the other side? It's J.K. Rowling. to fuck with your fandom.
No.
She looks at you and you look back,
And you
then she
close
chants,
the fucking door.
Lepton Necton, it's time for Kingdom Hearts retcon.
No.
And with that, a flash of light, and all the Kingdom Hearts characters are gay. And Sora wakes up as a black pregnant woman. Wait, I read pregnant. Pregnant's not in there. I don't know where that came from. Sora wakes as a black woman being pegged by Kairi. And that's the power of the Rowling retcon.
Oh, no.
The joke there, if you don't know, is that J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, recently came out and said that, oh, yeah, these characters are gay.
Like, pretty much, like
12 years after the book was written.
Right.
They're gay. It's fine. So whatever.
Like, okay.
And they might have been.
For some characters, it made sense. But for some, it doesn't make sense. And that's why a lot of people are triggered.
Right.
It's like, oh, what the hell?
Right.
Dumbledore's gay? What the fuck? Like,
I don't know enough about Harry Potter to comment.
right, me neither. But like,
But you commented.
well, like I had, I had like read some stuff on it.
Dude,
but,
if
like,
Shigeru Miyamoto came out and said Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong peg each other, I'd be pretty upset. All right?
I would be triggered.
I'd be so mad. Damn you, Miyamoto.
Right. Like, okay. Like, yeah. The joke of what Blue King was saying is, oh, haha, they're gay. It's that like,
Right.
it's like, fuck with everybody's story, even when it doesn't fit their character.
Well,
type
and
thing.
I feel like I don't, like I said, I don't know much about Harry Potter or J.K. Rowling, but I feel like it was done to like, oh, it's inclusive.
Yeah, no, it was definitely pandering, 100%. Pandering.
It's inclusive now, guys. And it's like,
Yeah.
we don't need that. No one needs that. Nah, if it's inclusive from the get-go, great. If it's not, don't shove it to be that way, because that's almost as bad as not being inclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or it's worse than not being
It's definitely worse.
The box. Storming Area 51. I'd take Zaldin and Vexen with me. Vexen would be the one using both me and Mr. Dreadlocks as cannon fodder / misdirection to get in and steal the big titty alien girlfriend's DNA in order to make an entire army of big titty alien replicas. Zaldin's reason to get in is that he wants to find out who's responsible for the disappearance of his and Lexius's voice actors.
Oh, no.
It turns out all the missing Cage voice actors, including the dead ones, were actually aliens that had to go back to their home planet because their Earth visas had expired. To quote Men in Black, Elvis / Leonard Nimoy is not dead. He just went home. All right.
That was solid.
All right.
I give that a 10 out of 10.
I guess we never had a moment of silence for Leonard Nimoy, so that's fine. Patriotic Popsicle. I'm taking D-Mex and Pure Strength.
Hell
D-Mex
yeah.
is a distraction because who doesn't stop to look at a man who pulls a giant-ass sitar out of nowhere?
Right.
Plus, the water dudes he spawns can take them out when they're not expecting it. I like calling those water dudes.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. Yeah, little water dudes.
Yeah. He calls them water dudes.
Does he? He probably does.
No, he definitely does.
He probably, like, explains it. Like, Lark's like, what do you even do? And he goes, well, I just get out my little water dudes. And she's like, you're human trash.
Oh, my God.
Lexius is the human shield, basically taking every hit I don't want to take from the guards until he dies. The other reason is that he's lower on the list of characters that I'd care if they died.
Damn.
Besides, who would shoot at such a gorgeous specimen of muscle? He does have a lot of muscle on him.
He gets more mad the more they hit him.
He's kind of like the Incredible Hulk, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, Bam-A-Lot. I'd take Ansem, Seeker of Alien Titties, and Madeline McCann. Now, I know what you're thinking, and you're wrong. She is in Kingdom Hearts. She's a really rare Easter egg that no one has found yet. As for motive, alien titties. I like it.
Nice.
We got Hallelujah. Taking Donald and Goofy. They're my defense and my bargaining chips. The government has plenty of aliens, so how many are they willing to trade for an anthropomorphic talking dog or duck? And if they don't want to negotiate, let Donald hit him with Zeta Flare. He dead, and I'm left with Goofy and all the aliens. I walk in with a duck and a dog. I walk out with an army. We leave in a gummy ship, leading the aliens with their ship straight to Yen Sid's. I pay the good fairies and top secret military info, and in exchange, they clothe all my new alien friends in zippers and buckles. Goofy reveals himself to be the master of masters. We use the aliens' time travel technology to set up the entire Xehanort saga. We all get sea salt ice cream and watch the sunset from the station tower.
Nice.
I think we found a plot more convoluted than Kingdom Hearts itself. Right there. That was wild. That was a wild trip. I've started doing this thing where I don't read because I enjoyed so much like not remembering.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not reading what people put for the question of the week because I like to be surprised in the moment, and I didn't know where that was going. I was on a roller coaster ride there. I was reading it, and there were tunnels and going upside down,
flashing lights. I might have blacked out.
Right. We got Skittles for Hannah. Skittles for Hannah says, I take Vanitas and the Enzo. Vanitas because he can teleport us in and out and take out the guards stealthily, and the Enzo can make up the plan and hack any computer systems that get in the way.
Pushes up his glasses, anime style. Yeah. I'm going to hack the planet.
He also has the keys to the castle, which is where we can store the aliens when we get out. Sounds like a solid plan.
We just dress them up as other workers. No one will know.
Right. And then we got Dark Aqua.
Ooh.
Dark Aqua says, lingering will. He would fuck some shit up. And maybe he'd help us find the missing hard secret bosses from Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, no. Got him.
He could smell their darkness, hopefully.
No kidding. All right, let me just double check YouTube to make sure. Oh, yeah, we have Kit Naoki's. As for the question, my team would be Roxas and Sora. Sora because he'd do anything for a friend and everyone is his friend. And he would also 100% absolutely believe whatever you told him was down there, especially if it was aliens. Roxas because he's Roxas. Fuck, do you want to be the one to get in his way? He was born ready to kill and die. It's very true. I wouldn't want to get in Roxas's way.
That's true.
He's a madman.
Yeah, and he's got
especially KH3 Roxas.
2?
Yeah, he's got 2. All right, I think that's it. Jason, do you have an answer for our question of the week?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I went kind of similar to what I said last week.
Okay.
Okay. And I can say this because this was my answer. It's Stitch, right?
Yep.
My number one is Stitch because he's indestructible. He's freaking crazy. He's also freaking adorable as hell. So, like, sometimes I do the door explodes and then the dust clears and they're like, what the hell's behind it? And he's just like sitting there. He goes, bark, 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 does this fake barks and stuff. And they're like, what the hell? And then when they approach him, then he takes them out.
Right.
Like he's a one-man army, right?
Right.
But I need someone as a distraction, right? Who's my distraction? Freaking Gantu. Because Gantu's badass and he's huge.
That's true. Gantu is pretty
and they're both
badass.
aliens, and they have to free all the big titty aliens.
It makes sense, dude. It makes sense. My answer, a little different. A little different. I'm bringing Hayner and Pence.
Oh, good God.
Hayner because he can do that sick drop kick to anybody that gets in her way. And including doors. That sick drop kick. And Pence is there because I believe that deep down in the vaults of Area 51, we will find out what Dog Street is.
We will.
We will find out exactly what Dog Street is.
Pence is an alien.
He might be. Maybe he's from Maybe he lives on Dog Street on Mars or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also had the thought of bringing Sora and Jiminy.
Oh, good God.
Because Sora, like everybody described, he'd do anything for you. He's a good friend.
And Jiminy hopefully will die as a casualty.
Jiminy hopefully will die, but also when we're going through the facility, he'll continue to repeat, "We have to get to the center of the facility where the big titty aliens are." And he'll say it over.
We have to check all the doors in the darkness controls.
We gotta get to all the doors of darkness controls. Where are the big titty aliens? And then we get there. And Sora's like fighting people off, and Jiminy and I burst through the door with all the big titty aliens. And Jiminy walks forward and he goes, "Finally, we found all the big titty aliens. Isn't that right, Mike?" And then he hears, "Ka-chick." He turns loud and slowly, and there's a gun in his face.
And then you blow his ass away.
And then I'm sorry, Jiminy. And I blow his ass away, and I keep all the big titty aliens for myself.
What you say?
Yes. When you are leaving, well. Yeah, I killed Jiminy. So that's my fantasy. I kill a small cricket with a gun and get a bunch of big titty aliens.
Nice. Sora does all the work.
There was a meme you wanted to call out from the Discord, right?
Oh. It was Hallelujah.
Jason's meme of the week. It's a new segment, everybody.
My newest meme of the week is from Hallelujah.
If you put a meme in the Discord, Jason will pick it out every episode.
I will highlight one of the memes.
We just came up with this right now.
There we go. It's from Hallelujah, and it says, "Me, every time you guys say emo Kyrie is best Kyrie." And it's a picture of Naminé with a fucking gun.
Meme of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, to end this episode up, so this is a healthy episode.
A healthy episode.
It's a healthy episode. We're
healthy.
Gonna do the Ansem report. So now with the new frame of reference here, that the ones we're reading from now on are Ansem Secret Darkness, where the first one was Ansem the Wise, and then he just decided to not write anymore. It's like me when I'm like, whenever I was younger, I'd always want to like start a journal, or like a diary, or like a and I fancied myself a little bit of a songwriter, so I was writing like lyrics and stuff. I'd do it for one day,
and then you'd be like,
I'd buy like a brand new like notebook. I'd do it for one day, and then years later I'd find it, and I've started like 4 since then that I'd never finished.
So therefore, it's more believable.
Yeah. So that apparently that's what Ansem the Wise does as well. Not so wise, is he?
Right.
The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts? Or incarnations of darkness? Or something entirely beyond my imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that it's entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless.
So that is obtained after defeating Ursula's second form, Ansem Report 3.
Ugh.
So this is the naming.
Ursula.
Yeah, I know, dude. Ursula in Rechain of Memories, worst Ursula.
Yeah, but also best Ursula though, because that's when we were reading
Ursula fanfiction.
Ursula fanfiction
about her pegging Prince Eric with her tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got pretty wild. If you guys want to, I'll have the name of the episode in the somewhere in the description or something if you want to check out that episode where I was reading Kingdom Hearts fanfiction
while I was struggling to play.
Yeah. Anyway, this is where he names the Heartless, and he asks a couple questions about: are they people who lost their hearts? Which I think he hit it on the first one, right? They're people who lost their hearts. But then he also asked, are they incarnations of darkness or something entirely beyond my imagination?
Oh, my God.
He was right the first time. The whole, like, those who lack hearts, I shall call them heartless. It's kind of like, okay, dude. Like, we get it. Like, wow, you really stretched the imagination to come up with that name.
This sandwich is made of peanut butter and jelly. I shall call it peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm a genius.
This pizza has pepperoni on it. I shall call it pepperoni pizza. It's like, okay, dude, we get it. Like,
I just want Ansem just discovering like things that are new to him and then just calling them what they are. Just like
no, but then he finds things that aren't like named clearly. He goes, this fruit has a peel that you peel back. I shall call it peely fruit. No, Ansem, that's a banana.
impossible.
Impossible. It's banana. What? It does not banan. It does not nah. It is not a banana. It is a peely fruit.
This is a peel fruit.
They're like, oh, Ansem, come eat the papu fruit. That is a star fruit, idiots. Papu fruit. It doesn't papu.
Fools.
You idiots. Anyway, there wasn't much to say about this Ansem report. I think once we get deeper into the Ansem
It's a
reports,
foundational one.
We're building the foundation for who Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, Sucker of Dicks, Seeker of Anime Titties, Alien Titties, whatever kind of titties he's seeking. We're building that foundation for him. So I think it's a good one, but we'll see next week when we Ansem Report 4. And we might have a special guest read that one for us.
What the hell?
Yeah, I can't comment more. I can't comment more, but it's possible. So, thank you, everybody. That's going to wrap up our show for this week. Except we need a new question of the week. Jason, we forgot.
Oh, my God.
What's the new question of the week? Here's the question for you guys, for the question of the week. If you could elect any Kingdom Hearts character to the president of your specific country,
Oh my god.
tell us who you would elect and what their platform is.
Right.
What they're going to do for your country. I was going to say America, but we have many fans that don't
Right.
live in America. The box in particular is from Italy. Not to dox you, sorry.
Doxed.
Doxed. The box is somewhere in Italy. Doxed. So, president of your particular country, or any like public, like maybe you like, you know what? I don't know that Pence could be a president, but he can might make a good mayor. You know what I mean? Like whatever elected official you want your Kingdom Hearts character to be. Let us know and why and what their platform is.
Okay.
All right. So that's the question of the week. Thank you again, guys, for watching. Next week we're going to talk about that. We're going to have another Union Cross 5 minutes. We're going to have another Ansem Report. We're going to discuss our new contest sweepstakes
Yes.
that we're running with a special prize to give away.
Most importantly, I will talk about a meme that I have stolen.
And Jason will steal a meme and say it's his favorite.
And get away with it.
Anyway, Jason, go ahead and say what you got to say.
May your heart be your guiding key.